Hello there, Pheasant815. This is the holster that I'm going to start with for my concealed carry training. Hold it up for you there. Oops, sorry, gotta get in the camera. This is a Soft-Tuk holster. There's the reinforced top. You can see the stitching all the way down. And this is the side that goes towards the body. This is the side that goes towards the outside of the pants. You've got an adjustable screw there where you can change the cant. You can go between two different settings there. Again, reinforced leather down here. And up top, this is meant to hold it open. So when you're thinking, why is it holding it open? That's what it's designed to do. And it will fit the contours of the pistol as it breaks in. Just kind of like your baseball glove. When you were a kid, you'd break it in with a ball and it would fit your hand in particular. And you get that feel by breaking it in. Likewise, this holster will break in over time. Again, this is a Santis product. It's a Santis Soft-Tuk. It's a right-handed version. That's why it's on this side. You can get them on the other side too. It's for this one happens to work for the Ruger LC9, the Carb PF45, the PM45, the Taurus 709 Slim, and the Springfield Armory XDS 45, which is the same dimension as the XDS 9mm they just came out with at SHOT Show 2013. 2012 at the SHOT Show they showed the Springfield Armory XDS in the 45. It's 5 rounds plus 1. The XDS in 9mm is 7 rounds plus 1. Same dimensions, but the barrel is a little bit thicker on the 9mm, so it has a little bit more weight. So I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, and you can look that up. But I'm considering going with one of those two, hence this holster purchase. Now, in the state of Illinois where I reside, they've got another a little over 5 months to get it straightened out how we can have a legal carry permit. I'm sure our legislators and senators will do all they can to try to interfere with that, even though it's not their place, and our governor will try to interfere with that, even though it kind of is his place. And the high leader of Chicago will stick his nose into it quite a bit. But since the Chicago gun ban has done nothing good, I see no reason for that to win out. So I'm very optimistic that in less than half a year we'll have concealed carry permit options. So anyway, to ready myself, I'm reading, I'm practicing, I'm considering, and I'm using this holster to break in. Now I'm not going to fully break it in yet because I don't have the actual pistol. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get. I'm leaning towards the XDS, either 9mm or 45, kind of leaning towards 9 currently. Both are great options, but I'm not set yet. So anyway, I'm practicing with this holster, and this is the unloaded, no magazine, hence it can't fire. Safety is on. It's a Springfield Armory SR22. It's a little bit longer in the back of the slide. The angle's different on the handle, of course, but the slide is just a little bit longer. And the total length from top to bottom is pretty darn close to a XDS. So actually, when this pistol sits in there, I'll show you what it looks like. By the way, you can't get shot through the internet, so don't worry if this is safe or not. It is, but bullets still go through the internet. Thank you for concerning yourself with my safety, though. I do appreciate that. I'm not even joking. So here's what it looks like inside the holster. The XDS will cut down a little bit more 1911 style, so, and I've got the thicker palm swell on this right now. The other one's a little bit thinner, and again this slides a little bit further back, so it'll probably end right about there, and this won't be as far back, and I'll push it a little bit further through, but I don't want to widen this any more than it needs to for the actual pistol. So why am I doing this? Well, I want to see if I actually can. If I around my home where it is legal for me to do so, but not out of my home where it is not legal for me to do so. If I practice wearing this, I'll practice having this rub against my side, rub against my body as I wear it. I can practice what angle. Initially, I've had this, as the directions show, oops, that come with it, get that in frame there. They're showing for someone who's using a strong side, do it like this, and I put it at that angle, and I found it was going too far forward because I'm a man who needs to lose some weight, and until I do, I went ahead and I just changed it. Instead of going straight down like here, I just moved it like this, and that solved a lot of my problems. So I'm practicing and learning issues about cant now. I'm learning how I feel about actually wearing it. If it's not something that's going to be comfortable at all, and I'm just going to hate every second of it, I'm not honestly going to do it. Why? Because people don't. If they hate something, do it. So I wanted to know before I invest my hard-earned money on another pistol, especially if I won't carry it. I'll get something else based on different needs. But if I'm getting a concealed carry weapon, well, I want it to be able to fit the needs of a concealed carry weapon. What else? I also want to, make the mistakes now with an unloaded pistol. Before I go out into the world and make those same mistakes, I want to make them here. I'm learning how to, since I'm wearing it around the home, when I go to use the restroom, okay, I've got this heavy weight around my waist, how to do that. Getting some practice on that now. Figuring out that it is not just something you throw on like a bracelet, but it is a lifestyle. I'm trying to get used to that lifestyle. Is it something that's going to work for me? I hope so, because I believe I'm mentally preparing myself fairly well, emotionally preparing myself fairly well for this, and this responsibility, and it is indeed a responsibility, but if I can't do it, I'd rather know now before I invest any more time or energy in the training and equipment. So anyway, this won't be the only holster, but one of some. Also, I'm beginning some reading. And as I go through this process of being made ready for concealed carry, I'm going to make some video entries. This will be the one on the holster. I'm not going to really name it episode 1 or anything. It's probably just be a preview, or call it a pilot episode, if you will. And then over the next couple months, how my practice is progressing, how my draw is progressing, and hopefully before the end of the year, I'll have a concealed carry weapons permit, or whatever they call it in this fair state of Illinois. Anyway, thanks for watching. I look forward to your comments, your suggestions. I know a lot of you have been carrying out there for quite a long time. I love to hear your comments and things you've learned throughout the years. I hope to be a good student, learn from others, and try to make less mistakes myself. And yes, just to be clear, so no one can go, everybody can go to sleep nice and easy tonight. This SR22 is in fact unloaded. See, there's nothing in the chamber, nothing, well. How I plan to carry it is unloaded, and with no mags for the first little bit till I get used to it. Then, so I get used to more weight, I'm going to put the fully loaded magazine in there, not one in the chamber. And since I'll never actually carry this SR22, at least to my understanding, as a concealed carry weapon, because the 22 round I do not believe is sufficient stopping power. Even though it can take a human life, I do not believe it's sufficient stopping power. There's a difference. You can look it up. I might do a video on that later, between stopping power and killing power. I see no reason to do that. So I'm going to practice with this one until I can put the real pistol in here, in which case I'll probably practice with it in here for quite a while and then work on my draw before I go to training to get officially trained and licensed to carry concealed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. I respect that some of you out there think that this is the only kind of weapon to carry, the tried and true 1911. You know what, I'd love to do this sometime, but I'm going to start with something more manageable, something a little bit lighter that'll fit in this nice small holster. And once I master that, yeah, maybe cold weather one day, 2015, 2016, you'll see me carry this. But one step at a time, one step at a time.